Hey guys, this is Juno, and it's finally time to start changing my siege defenses. Now, I am not in a G3 siege. I have posted some siege videos, and I know that a lot of people would like me to do G3 siege content again, but there's a lot of complications there. First of all, mentally I am not ready. I wasn't very happy when I started getting, unnecessary hate for things that I did not do, or at least I did not initiate. From the experience I had, it seemed like if I'm in a G3 guild that is going to be constantly trying to get into tournament. When I say that, I'm not talking about like the top 4 guilds because they're like set to always get in because they're just so strong. I'm talking about the rest. I feel like there's no way for me to not be part of the siege drama that's gonna always be there. It's just a me thing. Personally, I have a hard time dealing with that. So right now, I'm not mentally ready to get into that again. But I know that some people want to see siege content. So I did try to post some sieges I do in this guild, which is G1, but it's just too stale. It's very boring. I got an idea from a friend from past guildmate who said, why don't you try building G3 meta defenses? Show to how to build the generic way that you will build it. Obviously, I'll see how well it performs in my guild, although we don't stack towers of it. And also, I could make a separate video on how to deal with those because in reality, a lot of people are watching the G3 siege content to figure out how to deal with G3 siege defenses. So we'll do that today. I am still running the very old school defenses. A lot of these will be de-runed because as you guys see, in the first defense, I'll be trying to rune up the Platy, Irene, Shahat. Now, there are variances of this. I think the other variance that is extremely popular is the Wind Zenitsu. I don't have that. I don't know the new name, the Summoners War version of it. I think it's like Killin Swordsman or something like that. But nonetheless, I do not have that unit. And the other variants that people go with is Shahat. So we will be building this. I know the Platy Irene is just really strong. I think Platy being a fire unit makes it less prone to Lucians. So less of a chance of Lucians come into this defense, I'm hoping. I think there are traps of this. So the problem with this is that if we don't stack this tower, if people know the rune quality on this defense, which I'll show you guys in this video, it probably won't get as much wins. I think you can make the Irene a Swift build or a Violence build. And depending on that, this could do well or this might not. But the other thing is that if the Platy survives, Platy could use skill 2 to bring somebody back. I think that's the whole point of this defense. So let's see how we build it. I think I'm going to be building it the generic way. I think most defenses will be built this way, and then there's a trap one, which is a swift one, and I think there are a few that also go like triple shield on one of these units, especially the Platy in this case, triple shield so that it could take Lucian hits. But we'll just go with the most generic build, which is going to be a Violent Will Platy, a Violent Will Irene, and then Shahat will be on Violent Destroy. I think Violent Will is also popular, but I want to try it on Destroy, knowing that he does do a lot of damage due to his passive that just does damage based on his HP, which will try to give him a lot of HP. So let's get right in. I'll be right back after it, and I'll explain why I went with certain builds and the artifact choices so that you guys can make the defense as well. And again, if you guys want to make a trap of these on, a whole tower, I think the Irene is a common one that they make it on Swift. And then the other one is that they make Platy on triple shield so that the entire team is pretty much secured with a huge shield when the battle starts. I am done rerouting the defense. Obviously, if I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments below because I built this from watching other G3 content creators, from people hitting the defenses. It looked like most of those defenses were on Violent. If there are certain traps, I think the most common one is that Irene is on Swift. And then the other one is pretty much more niche, but there is the Platy where it's on triple shield. Definitely looking to block cleaves in that case. Same with Irene being on Swift, but it is a little harder to do so because Irene has horrible base speed, 101 I believe, so it's really hard to block cleaves in that sense. So I think if you really want to catch somebody off guard, the triple shield might be a little better because once those cleaves fail, Platy not being on Vile is pretty much fine. I think she really just has to move once for your team to win. In this case, Platy moves first, and keep in mind, it's not that easy to make Platy move first because Platy's base speed is really bad, 95. So this is our build on Violent Will. 278 speed. As tinky as possible that we could get it. I wish I could get plus 30k HP, but I wasn't able to do that. It's on speed. Sadly, this rune is pretty bad because I had to get this accuracy. I could make it a little better if I get a better gem, but for now we'll use it as is. HP and HP. Yep. For artifacts, I focused on accuracy because I do want to get the reset here, and the stun. We get 21% more, which makes it 82%. So almost max accuracy. Do we have skill 2 recovery on it? No, but taking less crit damage, more damage by attack, which is not that helpful because you have like no attack. Crit damage won't help either. On this side, we're taking less damage from water, from wind, from dark, from fire. So just the survivability aspect. Then we have Irene moving next on Violent Will again on 273 speed right after Platy. 64% accuracy. Now I didn't go max accuracy on these units because there's only like one real skill that needs to land, which is their skill 3s. Yes, you could argue skill 1 for Irene has that glancing chance, but it's just not as effective as skill 3. So I focused on more stats so that I could just get the accuracy needed on skill 3 through the artifacts. So on this artifact we have 22% on skill 3. So that makes it 86%. So we do have max accuracy on skill 3. It's on speed, HP, and HP. I could definitely make this better, but we'll just leave it as is for now. If I do change it, cool, but if not. On this side, again, I'm taking less damage from wind, from fire, from fire, and we're doing more damage on water and fire. Not that helpful. The damage reduction is what we're really looking for. Yep, and then finally, we have the Shahat on Violent Destroy, 270 speed. Decent accuracy, extremely tanky on speed, on HP, HP, HP. Premium runes here that you see. Some nice runes here as well. Could actually make this a little faster if I'm right. Because I do have, yes, damn, land it. Freak. Oh wait, should we get 2% more HP? This is a good rune, right? Yeah, 232, that's a good rune. I think it's worthy of this. Land it. Yeah, that is nice. 237, awesome. Speed, HP, HP. Really nice. For artifacts, we focused on damage reduction. Crit damage taken minus 8%, plus skill 2 accuracy 16% because there's the silence. I do want to roll this to get additional damage by HP because obviously he is based off of HP. And then on this side, taking less damage from wind. Again, crit damage, more damage on water, and more damage on wind. So we could try testing this because I had to figure out how to deal with this. I have to watch some videos on how people deal with this defense, and I can make a video on that. But what can we do against this defense? Should we try outspeeding? So, for example, is it possible to snipe it? It probably is, and when you do that, you'll probably snipe the Shahat. But I don't think we have the damage to kill these two, and then there's a revive, so these won't work. You could try to do a double snipe, right? But again, not knowing if this is on Swift, that is pretty reckless because we do have a speed lead. If it's on Swift and you take a double snipe, it's usually... Oh, well, actually, you might be able to double snipe because you do have the cookie, the wind cookie. Let's see the wind cookie. Where are you? Because depending on the snipe that we find, we might have to change the artifacts. So there's this wind cookie right here. Then let's take in 2 snipes. What are good 2 snipes? I think Sonya is a very good snipe for sure. So one will be Sonya. This one's a little too fast, so let's kill the speed on this. That, and then another snipe. What's another good sniping unit? Probably something like Bethany will do it, because Bethany has great base speed. It could easily follow up. We're taking the skill 3 crit damage, because we don't want to cheat on this. So this is the best set that I have on Bethany too. Shield will blade, 281 speed. This comes in with skill 3 crit damage, 18%. And then this one here, doing more crit damage again. Yeah, it should be more than enough. Let's see this. The thing is, if we snipe Shahat and then the mermaid, we win, right? Oh, shoot! What? Okay, we have to kill here. Okay, we killed there. She derped. Wait, let me change this. I think we have to set the Yes, yeah. We have to set that correctly. So it's this. Let's test that again. But what the heck was that? It survived. My Sonya. Damage taken from wind, 19%. That's why. Okay. That's good. That's good. So, I mean, if there's a better Sonya, it'll go through it though. But at least it survives mine. 45k. Here we kill here. If you kill Shahat though, do we win? Yeah. So this double snipe works really well. So that's not good. So if you don't want to do that, I think we have to actually change this Platy's artifacts to damage taken from... Decrease damage from dark, actually. 20%. 8. Oh, this one's good. Okay, so let's take it from this, 20%. Should we take it from this? 18. Okay, let's take that. And then forget about the accuracy, actually. Let's just do crit damage taken. 60% is fine. Minus 10, minus 10, minus 12, minus 10. Skill to recovery. Okay, let's take this one. No, I want the HP though. I think HP is smarter. Yeah, it has to be this. It has to be that. Let's try this again. Our goal is to make it so that it survives our burst. If it survives my burst, then I think it's good enough. So we know that Shahat survives the Sonya. Perfect. And then... but I don't think it survives the Bethany. Yeah. 22k per hit. It's just not enough. The fact is that this guy does not proc and put that on himself early on. So that's a problem. So one needs to change then. You know what? Why don't I make the Platy into triple shield? I think making a triple shield Platy is the way to go. I'll be right back. Okay, I changed the Platy build into a triple shield. So this is speed, HP on actually a much slower speed, 221. Decent accuracy still, but I think now she's mostly there for the supportive role. So now let's test this. Can it block this cleave? I'm hoping it does. We'll also try a Lucian cleave and see if it can block that. Because I think that is the way this defense should be built. Or at least if it's a trap. The other way, again, Irene could be on Swift. So we go here. Man, it still did a lot of damage. Huh. Can we kill on Platy? Platy survives. That's what we want to see. Look at that. Okay. Do we still kill though? Oh my goodness, we didn't kill. She derped. Oh, it doesn't matter. I think we win. Damn. She's so dumb. She put it on freaking Shahat. What? Shahat survived? Okay, slow. Pushback? No. Oh, grant life. There it is. Stun. You got the stun though. Okay. Yeah, there you go. I think this is what we want to see. That's much better. So I think, guys, if you want to make this really work, go with triple shield on Platy. It is weaker against second turn teams though, but to be fair, Irene proccing is equally and most importantly might be enough for you to go against second turn teams. Let's try a Lucian team with this. Oh, not this. What I'm talking about. With this. Okay, so that Lucian was correct. It's just that I took the skill 3 crit damage artifact. Oh no, it's the wrong one. Oh, my Lucian does not have 100 crit rate, guys. Sorry. Ugh, that's not good. You guys probably don't like that. Okay, we'll take the Bethany's artifacts, and then here we'll take that Madeline cookies, runes. Perfect. So she should move first, boost the Lucian, and then go for the kill. Let's see if it does enough damage. I think it would. Let's see this. Wow, it actually, okay. So this one we were lucky because we crit 3 times or 2 times, no 3 times onto Platy. I think if Platy survives, we could win, or the defense could win. Look at that. That's even huge too. Okay, oh wait, go for a stun? It got the stun. Wait, but even if you kill Shahat, Platy brings him back. Never mind. Let's see. Kill. Nice. No, stun. I think she has Grand Life. He used it on the wrong unit though. Oh, she put it on Platy. Why is she putting it on Platy? She has to put it on herself. Oh man. Oh wait. Does she win this? No way, right? She does not win this. No. Okay. Oh, but there's no heal. Wait. Okay. Irene is stupid. Irene is just super stupid. Come on. Oh my goodness. Oh, she killed. Oh, but it's GG. Oh, no, no, no. It doesn't matter. Because it doesn't stay in the... It almost worked out. Let's try that again. I guess Platy just does not have to get crit. Yeah, like this. Then it's much harder for the Lucian team to win. Can we kill? Yeah, the thing is we can't proc because we're on triple shield. Oh my goodness, Irene messed things up. She just had to put her in. Wait, actually? No! This freaking Irene is so dumb. Okay, okay. I actually want this Irene to survive so that the Platy could bring back Shahat. There you go, okay. So, there are definitely ways that the defense can still win, but it does look a little weak against Lucians. It has to be a little more luck here. I guess it's better if it was the Winston too because it's a little stronger against these cleaves. I mean, I'm trying it like the third, fourth time right now. I think the defense lost most of them. It only won that one time. Oh, that's good. Okay. Oh, come on. I also don't like the fact that Shahat goes for the Harg and not the Lucian. Oh, her proc isn't the greatest. And she has a tendency where she wants to survive. She doesn't know that she has more HP. So I do see some flaws in her AI. I wish it was a little better. You know what? Maybe triple shield is not the way. And instead, I could put her on violent, but just this slow, and I could make her just as tanky. Right here again, I don't think Irene could win. Yeah, the fact that she still goes through like elemental advantage stuff. Her AI is still manipulated by AI. I mean, her AI is still manipulated by elemental advantage. It's not that good. I do think though, triple shield is better than the faster violent build. Let's go try a slow violent build where I can make it this tanky so that it can still survive. I'm hoping that it could still deal with the Sonya stuff, so we'll hit that again. We might go violent shield actually, so that we could kind of make this work. So finally, let's try this build on violent shield, a little faster, same accuracy, a little more tankier. I'm hoping that this does a little better. So let's go for that first team again. Oh, actually, let's continue with this team here and try if it survived this, and then we'll go back into the Sonya comp and see if it blocks that cleave. So there's less shield. Remember that. There's only one shield set now. Oh, wow. Triple crit into Platy. So that was very unlucky. We know that doesn't happen often. So if you're expecting that, then you're going to lose probably like half the time, because that's what happens for the rest. So we do survive that. Demon Bag goes. Oh, it goes for the Harg this time. Perfect. Oh, shoot. Lucian is gone. There you go. Yeah, in this case, the Lucian team loses. I think it's a little better, because now Platy can proc. Because it's on violent. Although we're only seeing the Irene proccing right now. Do we see Platy proccing? Nope. But we can see that's a little better. Perfect. Let's try that one more time. Okay, Platy survives. Grant life. And then the proc. Yes, that's what I want to see. Irene goes. Fails that. Triple stun. We got the kill. Can we win this? Maybe? Grand life is in. Oh, freak. Did we just kill the Platy? Okay, Platy's dead. Can we do this? No. We're lucky that it's not going for Lucian. Kill. Oh man, he's tanky. I did ruin him pretty well, didn't I? Yeah, Lucian is dead. Yup, okay. So that worked well. I think this build is the way we're going to do it. And then we're going to test it finally with that cleave again. We'll try this. We'll bring in the Sonya. Let's try this again and see if it performs the same way. We go for the Shahat usually. Survive that. We try to kill here. It needs to survive this. It does. And I think we're good. Platy uses Grand Life to herself. Yup. That's really good. Kill here? Almost. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, they're letting the Sonya through, so we kill here. Oh wait. Oh damn, they're slow. Maybe I should have went for Platy just for the gamble. But you can see that's getting weird now, right? Getting really weird. Can we kill? Nope. It actually counters Sonya in a way because Sonya's slow debuff is put onto herself. Oh yeah, she's dead. So yeah, I think this is the best variance of it. So Platy will be slow, it won't be fast. It will be a slow one that's really tanky on Violent Shield. Irene will be a pretty fast one on that take on Violent Will. And then finally Shahat again on that take over 286 on, for me it's Violent Destroy, but you could really go with Violent Will or anything Violent Nemesis, however you would like it. But I think this is the way you want to build this defense. So I hope that this helped. If you guys want other videos regarding this or other more meta siege defenses, please put in the comment below on which defense you would want me to build, and I'll try to build that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want account reviews, please join my Patreon. If you guys want account improvements, join my Discord, or just check out the descriptions below. There should be a link to the Google form. I'll see you guys next time.